defensive game we played today.
Coach, if you could just talk about two players, Demara and Reggae Boyz' performance today, brilliant, and young Dijon Whisper just coming on. Is that precisely your sort of role you're expecting him to play when you chose him to the squad?
Yeah, we start on Whisper. Normally, I don't like to talk about individual players, but I was criticized for picking the kid, or we were criticized by picking the kid, and he only needed 10 minutes to score a goal, youngest goal scorer in the history of the Gold Cup. So that shows why we selected him, and he's I don't think even he knows what he's going to do. The opponents don't know what he's going to do, and he's lethal. I have to admit, when he took the shot, I should go this range, but he scored from it. So, he's kind of a guy that defies the odds a little bit, and all teams need players like him. And like we said on the press conference yesterday, he has a lot to learn. He still knows a lot and can do a lot today. Dimi, everybody knew he was a long time coming. I think we started to talk about him coming to Jamaica 2 years ago or something. So now it was for everyone to see how good individual talent he is, taking players on, creating danger, so really quality in everything he did with the ball, and he's fast as well. So it will take time for him to get into the tactics and get to know the players around him. But I think it was a good birthday present he gave to us, scoring 2 goals and creating. I think he had a really good game today.
Robert Williams, IRFM, Jamaica. Coach, congrats on your first win. The first half saw Jamaica being lethal against the Trinidad team. The second half started, conceded a goal, and it was not until the 89th that we re-established that 3-goal lead. What happened in between there?
I think I would disagree with what you're saying, because we were not that bad. We created a lot of chances to score the 4th goal and kill the game off. Like I said, they created 1 goal scorer chance and scored from it. That is a good efficiency. I think we created about 15 goal scoring chances and some really, really good goal scoring chances. So the difference between the first half and the second half, we scored from our chances. Second half, we didn't. And when you get a lot of chances and you don't score, then sometimes you get a little bit sloppy in what you're doing. So nothing happened. It was just this was a difference. I would say if we scored the 4th goal instead of conceded, then it would have been a totally different game. So you tend to get careful when you concede a goal, and football is a game of momentum. So they gained, for the first time in the game, they gained some momentum and belief, and that was unfortunate. But we played a good defensive game as a unit, and there was no danger, even though they had a momentum for a while.
When Jamaica played against Jordan, it was said that Coach Al Grimson has not won a game in 7 outings. You must be relieved now to have got that off your back. How does it feel now to have come here and produce such a significant victory in the second game of the Gold Cup tournament?
It didn't affect me at all. I was not counted. I'll tell you another fact. I haven't lost a competitive game for Jamaica, and that is what matters in the end, the competitive matches. And now I'm pretty sure this team will grow. There's a lot of new players starting to play for us, and yeah, we've selected some new players, young players, etc. So they will only, and we will only grow as the tournament gets older. But I have to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff, to Melon Gordon who had this meeting I talked about yesterday, just to explain how much this game means for Jamaicans. And I think he set the tone for the whole week or for the 4 days of preparation for this game. And I think the focus level was really high all this match, and I want to give him a lot of credit for this preparation for this match.
Nobody have a question here? We opened the virtual conference. So Daniel Weller, can you make your question, please?
Coach Daniel Wheeler from Venus Sports. Congratulations on your first win. Two-part question. Just one, I know that you say you don't really like to talk about individual players, but you just briefly highlight the performance of Kamal Lambert. Second start for him. He seemed not to put much foot wrong in midfield. Has there been in terms of reason of the trust? Can you talk about in terms of the trust that you have in him to start in that midfield position, and how have you seen him grow in the 2 games? And also, given the potent attacking sequences that we saw in the first half, is this just a glimpse of what Jamaicans can expect from the revised attack with Damari Gray, with Antonio, who had a very good game, following play, and Leon Bailey, once they've had more time to click and integrate?
Yeah, I'll start on the second one about team cooperation, and that is the good thing about tournaments like these ones. Normally in a FIFA window, when you have players together for 7 days, maybe 8 days maximum, and you have 2 matches within that space, there's so little you can do and work with them at that time. It's just to get them fresh for the first game, then recovery for the second game. So there's always a limited time you have. But when we have a tournament like this, you can always add in things where you can improve the understanding between individual players, etc. And you can do a lot of things in a tournament, a lot of meetings to explain things. So that is helping us a lot, and that is why it's really important for us to be here, and that is why it's really important for us to try to make it to the Copa America next year as well, so we can grow as a team and continue to grow, and hopefully we can do that.
Thank you, Coach.
First question was about Kevin Lambert, and I think he is gaining himself confidence. It doesn't come from us. He knows how good he is. His role is maybe a little bit more clarified from the coaching staff. What is his job on the pitch? And I think it suits him. He's a hard-working guy, really an honest player, and yeah, 2 games now for him, and both of them have been really solid.
Thank you, Coach. That's the final for the press conference, and thank you so much for the time, and have a good night.